Hi everyone, welcome back. My name's Diana, aka Bookish Di, and we're in the home stretch for this video series. Today we are talking about Group E, their second to last group on this discussion list, and they're my favorite group because Canada is in them. Canada is currently ranked 5th in the world. As I said in the intro video, while I would love if they won it, I'm not holding my breath for a variety of reasons. One, I don't think our coach is that great. Two, we tend not to have a really great job of actually scoring goals, to the point where if we score more than one goal a game, I'm very pleasantly surprised, even though that shouldn't be the case. And finally, we're a really young team this time around, whereas in the 2015 Women's World Cup, we were on the older side. This year, we have a lot of younger players, and we're also going to be missing two of our veteran players, Diana Matheson and Aaron McLeod, both of whom have been rolled out for injuries. And so between the two of them, they have over 300 caps, which is a lot of experience, and I think that's going to really be missed in the locker room. Canada in the 2015 edition of the Women's World Cup went out in the quarterfinals. They lost to England. And then they did win their second bronze medal in the Rio Olympics, beating out Brazil. So some players to watch for Canada. Well, I could, list all of them. The big ones are going to be Christine Sinclair, who is not really, but a national treasure. She is currently chasing Abby Wambach's international goal record. At the time of recording, she is at 181 goals. She is 3 back from tying the record, 4 from taking it for herself. So hopefully she does it. Although I'll cry if it turns out I miss it. Anyway, other players to watch include Ashley Lawrence, who is one of our defenders. She's phenomenal. Over the last 4 years since the 2015 World Cup, she's just really grown as a player. She's just absolutely amazing. Our other defensive players include our goalkeepers. Stephanie LeBay is our main starter. We also have Jordan Heidema, who is going to be playing professionally in France, skipping college, in order to do so. And so the author I am pairing with Canada is Ausma Zehanat Khan. She is a crime and fantasy author. She's written The Unquiet Dead, which I have checked out. She's written Bloodprint, which I actually think is behind me as well. So she's written a variety of books. She's on my TBR, as I say quite frequently. Anyway, yeah, so I've heard very good things about her writing, and I'm looking forward to finally getting to her. Next up in Group E is Cameroon. Cameroon is ranked 46th in the world rankings, and they they're part of the African Confederation. And this is going to be their second Women's World Cup. In last edition, they went out in the round of 16, which is actually really good for their first Women's World Cup. So hopefully this Group E is fairly strong, and so I don't know if they're going to make it out of Group E, but anything could happen. Sports are weird. Anyway, so the players to watch include Gael and Ganamoy. She unfortunately has been battling some injuries, but she played for FC Rosengard, which is one of the big teams based out of Sweden. She also, she's a forward. She scores a lot of goals. She's quite good, so I'm really hoping she can stay healthy. For me personally, I'm also going to be watching Estelle Johnson. She used to play for the Washington Spirit before they traded her away, because the Spirit captaincy is the Defense Against the Dark Arts position for the NWSL. We have a captain for a year and then they get traded. It's great. I love sports. Anyway, I really like Estelle. I hope she does well. She's quite good. She's a defender. And the author who goes with Cameroon is Frieda Ekotto. She is a novelist as well as an academic. She is currently based at the University of Michigan. She is known for her 2005 novel, Don't Whisper Too Much. So third team in Group E is New Zealand. They are ranked 19th in the world. They are the perennial powerhouse in the Oceanic Confederation. Although they've never made it out of the group stages in their previous Women's World Cup attempts, this is going to be their fourth time participating in the Women's World Cup. They are coached by Tom Sermanni, who fans of the U.S. Women's National Team might recognize as the coach who was fired to make way for Jill Ellis, for better or for worse. Anyway, he takes over due to the previous coach being fired due to allegations that he was fostering a bad environment for the players, or a hostile environment for the players. Anyway, players to watch for the New Zealand team include Ali Riley, who's a defender. She currently plays for Chelsea in England. Previously, she played for FC Rosengard. And then in the WPS prior to it folding in 2011. She is joined by Abby Erceg, who is the captain of the North Carolina Courage. Abby Erceg had previously stepped away from the New Zealand women's team for similar reasons that Ada Hegerberg had stepped away from Norway's team, although she's back due to changes the New Zealand Federation made. So the author to go with New Zealand is Nalini Singh. She is a paranormal fantasy or paranormal romance author. She's most well known for her side changeling novels. She's also written the Rock Hard romance series. I know she's written more than those, but her side changeling ones are the books that she is most well known for. And finally, rounding out Group E is the Netherlands. They are currently ranked 18th in the world and are the current European champions. I would honestly say that I would consider the Netherlands to be a bit of a dark horse to win the Women's World Cup. They have a lot of really great players, although they qualified for the Women's World Cup in a regional playoffs. They didn't qualify outright, which is a little concerning for them, but I think they have the talent to surprise a lot of people. This is their second World Cup. The talent that I'm talking about includes Lieke Martens, who currently plays for FC Barcelona, and Vivianne Miedema, who plays for Arsenal. She, I believe, won the Golden Boot. She is quite good. And then you also have Shanice van de Sanden, who plays for Olympique Lyonnais, along with so many good players. That team is so stacked. Oh my God. And so the author I'm pairing with the Netherlands is Corinne Duyvis. She is a YA author. Folks might recognize her as the creator of the Own Voices of the hashtag Own Voices. She's written books such as The Otherbound, and I don't know if she has any books coming out soon, but she is also on my very expensive TBR. Anyway, that's Group E. Fingers crossed Canada does well and gets out of group and maybe wins group. Anyway, thank you all so much. Tomorrow's video is going to be the final video of this little series, so I hope you all have been enjoying this. Let me know if any of these authors pique your interest, if you're rooting for anyone in Group E, and whether or not you think Christine Sinclair will pass Abby during the World Cup. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.